Hello, Amy White with Worthy Written Words. Today we're going to be in Exodus chapter 20 in our Old Testament. And the first thing that we're going to do is take this black cardstock that's in your kit with the 3 lines, and we're going to put our God's Greatest Hits on top of them. Be sure not to cover up the lines that are scored onto the 3 sides because we're going to be folding those back to create a little envelope or box. So I am putting these stickers on my paper as a way to align them how I want them before I go ahead and stick them on the black cardstock so that I can make sure they're spaced how I want them to be spaced and centered. So it's just a little trick. Now I'm going to use some of these extra stickers to cover the front of my box. These are also going to be used on your individual tape cutouts as well as your mixed tape page toppers. So you can choose where you want them to go. And as long as you pick them up relatively quickly after you put them down, they are repositionable. Now I'm going to bend the sides and the bottom back, and you can use the scored lines to help you do that. And this is going to be forming our box to slide our extra tapes into. So you want to make sure that that crease is really nice and tight. Now taking 4 of the 3D foam squares, I'm going to cut them in half, and I'm going to line them along those creased edges. And I'm not going to put them on the top. I'm going to leave the top part open, but you want to put these as close to the side walls as you can. They'll help the walls to stick up. And then also I'm going to trim the sides so the excess is not hanging off, so that this will lay flat against the foam dots that's going to be sticking it to the page. So I'm going to use a glue stick to glue the walls to the sides of the foam dots. This is kind of optional. I'm just doing this for a little extra support. And then I'm going to trim the excess off so that it will line flush with the page and the foam dots. And then when that feels nice and sturdy, I'm going to take the backings off of the foam dots and place it on my page. As usual, I'm going to list all of the supplies that I use in the video description link. So if you need this kit, you can order it through that link. Or if you want to get some supplies that are shown later on in the video that don't come in the kit, they'll be displayed there. Now taking all the 10 cutout tapes, I'm going to choose which ones get labeled for the 10 commandments. It really doesn't matter. It's just personal preference. I did, for example, thou shalt not kill as one of the red ones. They are all listed with the stickers, and you can put them all on. I put the 10 commandments on top of the first one as just like an intro to what God's greatest hits are. And I put on the very last one, if you let me keep my commandments strip, but you might want to use that on your page topper, so you can choose how you want that to go. And you can put these strips on the top of the tape or on the bottom of the tape. And then you can also use the additional stars and hearts and other stickers to decorate them if you want to. Using the remaining 6 pop dots, I am going to lay 3 of them in my margin, and I chose to highlight commandments 1, 2, and 3, but really you could do whatever your favorite commandments are. They don't have to go in order. And I place the rest of them in my box. Next, you'll want to heat up a glue gun. We're going to take our page topper mixed tape patch, and we're going to glue a paper clip to the back of it. Now I used these stars and heart stickers not realizing that it was from a separate sticker sheet, and so I had already used these on some of the tapes. So if you're copying exactly what I do, just know that you won't have the same options, that you'll want to use what you have on your tapes and maybe plan that out first, what you want for your page topper. Now the paper clips are going to come in a variety of colors, and then you're going to just hot glue that to the felt, and then you're going to want to place that while it's still wet onto the top of your mixtape, and that way you can slide it down and it won't stick up way up high above your page. I'm going to secure my page topper with the mixtape washi tape that comes in your kit. You could also put this in other places if you have extra or want to put it somewhere else. Now, using my favorite glaze pens from Sakura, I'm going to try them all out on scrap paper and see which ones I feel match the best. And if I see that they match one of the tapes, I'm putting a number by it for which commandment it is, because that's what I'm going to underline that commandment in, so it matches the mixed tape that I have displayed. You don't have to do that. It's just a fun way to make sure everything matches and is a little more organized. And the commandments trickle onto the next page, so you can continue to underline them on the next page if you want. I don't show that here, but you can do that. That's it. See you guys next time. Be sure to subscribe.